All right guys, so today we're gonna finally finish our remodeled kitchen. This time last year, we kind of finished our 1960s kitchen remodel. I mean, really the only thing left to do is we need to still finish this trim work up here. For the cabinets, we repurposed everything. Like, these were original cabinets. This was a repurposed island that went this way, like an L-shaped. And we took it apart and made that little cabinet. So the trim work, and then also I need to make 2 doors for this area. These cabinets I made from scratch. They were not existing at all. I just wanted them to match what the rest look like. My plan for these new doors that I'm building is that I just want to replicate the original 60s doors. So the hard part is getting this rounded corner here. For these cabinets, I'm going to use a cabinet grade plywood, which is a hard maple. The first step is cutting it to length. So slowly, I've been taking all my tools out, my woodworking tools out of our basement. I want to do more woodworking, but you know, this farm has got me busy. It's all these pigs. So we had to get the fan going today, man. It's humid out here. I need to make a lip on this to match those cabinets, so it's kind of like a step all the way around in the back. This is the back. And you don't have to have a router table to do this, but it's just gonna make things easier. All right, now we have that step. So following the existing pattern, yeah, this is gonna be a little challenging. We're gonna be using the hand router. Sometimes it's better to have a second router on hand so you don't have to mess with that one on the table. But we're using this, it's like a point. That's what we're gonna carve it out with. I already marked out the pattern here with pencil. So this is the round corners. It would be nice just to freehand it, right? You just go and just, I'll be careful, but nah. So what we have to do is make a jig to help us make these lines straight and make these corner curves. They're like half circles. I'm just using scraps. And we're just making a kind of like a frame to box this in, like a guide. So now we need that measurement from the center of that router bit to the edge. We're a little bit short, so we need it a little bit wider. So I ripped down, it's only about 1/4 inch. I ripped down some extra scraps. So then I'm gonna fit these in here, just 1/4 inch wide. I just needed that little bit wider. You just cut to length. So it fits in there pretty snug. I'm not gonna tack these in or nothing. Now if I was not gonna do the corners all rounded out, that little detail, if I was not gonna do that, then we'd be done here. And all I gotta do is turn this thing on and follow it. Just go like this, like in a square, and that's it. But to get that rounded corner, this little square piece of wood, and we're gonna need one at every corner. These are 1.5 inches by 1.5 in hopes that that's gonna get us this rounded corner. Usually 95% of woodworking is setting it all up, making the jig, measuring twice, checking your list, and making sure just everything's there, making sure that all you have to do is just make the cut. It's gonna go like this. See, it's gonna move on me. And I really don't wanna drill a hole into this thing. You could probably tack this in with like a brad nailer or something, but I have this heavy duty indoor-outdoor double-sided tape. Apparently this will hold 30 pounds. Put that on one side. I know, it's a lot of steps. A lot of steps involved here. Not that simple. Nothing is ever easy. That seems pretty solid there. So it's best to take a little bit at a time. I'm just barely taking it off, and it doesn't need to be that deep, this one. So yeah, moment of truth. And then we're gonna do a round over on the edges. The most time consuming is waiting to let the paint dry before we install these cabinets. All right, we got that one painted. Now we have door number 2. Let's see if we could do the same thing. We're just duplicating what we already did. So this one should be easier. Double-sided tape, man, these things are a beast. And we'll just slide this out. Yeah, look at that. It looks straight, looks pretty straight. Yeah, I think that looks good. We got a little bit of fuzzies in that little bit. Just gonna take a sander, knock it down some. So I messed up a little bit on this one. See, the grain is going from left to right, not vertical. I mean, not a huge big deal, but on this one it's vertical, but you can't even see the grain. But if I was to do this, if I was not painting it, then you could see the grain, so it just would look nicer if the grain was going straight up and down. But since we're painting it, shouldn't be a big deal. Those things you might not notice unless I pointed them out to you. I know some of you guys noticed though. Yeah, so we still need to let those cabinets dry. But while I'm at it, you know, while the kitchen is on my mind and I'm going ahead and hopefully we can finish this thing, I was able to salvage some of the original trim. This is trim that was on the cabinets that I took out. I don't think I'm gonna have enough trim to complete it, so I went and found trim. Surprisingly, they had the exact same trim in my storage unit, but I mean, really, it's the same design. This is 1960s trim. This is today's trim. Same design, but That's the difference. This is thicker than this. This is a lot thinner, a little bit shorter as far as width. This is the new one is not as wide as the 60s trim. So that's the best we can do. But I'm surprised that they actually had the same design at least. I know I'm gonna have to give this trim 2, 3, 4 coats. So I'm just gonna give myself a head start here before I install it, just to give it at least 1 coat. Wow, this is what I have left of the old trim, the good stuff. And it looks like this is the last piece that I need. So I barely have enough. I didn't even need that new piece. But I'm using an 18 gauge nailer and then just holding it up tight, tacking it in. And then a little caulk and paint to make it what it ain't. So it took a while for us to figure out which hinge is best or works with this type of design, cabinet design. So we found them. These are older style, but this is kind of what they had already. We just changed the color. When I built these from scratch, I trimmed this out with oak. If you just screwed into the edge of the plywood, that would not be good. One more to go. Door number 2. Alright, that's it guys. We're finally done with our kitchen renovation. So we got the trim in and we painted the trim. So we still need these door pulls. We had these on order. We need to add them to here so that way they can open easily. But we had to put out this video, so the door pulls are gonna come later. So look at that. Opens up now. Custom cabinets. The goal was to match our existing 1960s cabinets, and I think we accomplished that. That matches pretty good, I think. What do you think, Lorraine?
Yeah, it looks really good. I think that they look like the original doors. You did a really great job on like matching them, and they look good. So it feels complete now. Darn.
Too soft?
Yeah. I think we should still try to like just put it in the mudroom and see if it'll harden up or something.
Yeah. Pigs don't mind.
I need to get another basket. Ooh, look at those. Here, I'll take this.
Although we did harvest some squashes, this is the last of our pumpkins. We had a vine borer horrible vine borer. Get them all. But hopefully we could able to salvage some of these guys. These were our big ones, but vine borer got these guys. We got some little pumpkins. We have our big bell pepper harvest, plus more hot peppers. It looks like we had a good harvest this morning.
Yeah, these are our green bell peppers, and we have so many. Like, there's more back here. So we're just gonna slice them up and freeze them because they freeze really well, and you can thaw them and just use them in whatever that you're cooking. So far we have 1 gallon size bag, and we have like a whole bunch more to go.
We got tomato mania lately here. And more bell peppers. We have our first watermelon, hot peppers, green beans. So yeah, the Homestead kitchen is definitely a must to make it fit your needs and design it the way you want to design it. Even in a 1960s home, it can be done. If you guys want to see a playlist of all the renovation videos we did of our home, our kitchen, I'll leave the link right here. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.